In this video, I'll be sharing with you how I flipped a $6 account to 100 and something plus. All right, so just stick with me, stay with me. Right, this is the error traders FX again on your screen. All right, so first thing first, I saw basically the market was around here, so I want to show you guys how I did it. The market was around here, right? So first things first, you need to understand our pattern, right? We have our sweep of an eye, break of structure, second break of structure, then structural liquidity, then we sell. This is the sell pattern. Then for the buy is a sweep of a low, break of structure, second break of structure, then structural liquidity, then we buy. So these are the two patterns that we trade, right? You must understand that we don't trade anything outside this. Even the validation and invalidation is basically the same thing, right? So we add our sweep of that eye, the break of structure, the second break of structure that gives us this structural liquidity. So this is what I basically look out for. Break of structure. This was the sweep of the low for a buy. Sweep for a low, then second break of structure, then structural liquidity. So this is the type 1. This is the type 1. Take note of this. That's the type 1. Type 2 for the sell. Sweep of an eye. The structural liquidity is inside. Then price comes back and take it out like this. So take note. So this type 2. The sweep of a low. Structural liquidity is inside. Price comes back, take it out and buy. So this is the type 2. So now this type 2, right? Another type is basically whereby there is no structural liquidity. Sweep of an eye, then price comes back, induces it, take it out. This is all called an inducement liquidity. Or rather, you can trade this way, takes it out, price come back, then price comes into like this. So you can actually trade it like this, right? So that's this basically. Now, all these patterns, take note of all these patterns, right? Now, when price was here around this region, I've seen that okay, this was what I've seen previously. I've seen that okay, this is the what patterns is this type 2. So I'm expecting this to take it out. So I'm expecting a bullish move already, right? I was expecting a bullish move already. Now to buy into this place that we sell, right? If you look, the sell is still dropping. And if you have been following us, you see that I've been bearish on this trade. Now see, when price was around here, right? I saw a major break of structure to the upside, right? So a major break of structure to the upside. Now, when price broke structure to the upside, I went to my 1 hour time frame as usual. So I'll be going back to show you guys the setup that I used in flipping that. So price was bullish, price broke a major level, right? Now, look at what price was doing even from here. You see that we had our sweep of this, another break of structure clearly. And if you look, our pattern was formed here. There was a sweep of this low. There was a sweep of that low. There was a break of structure. Then there was a second break of structure that gave us this structural liquidity. See where price came into. This is our pattern. So our pattern, I saw that our pattern had been forming from here. Even also this one too. This is still our pattern. basically we had a break of structure, a sweep of this low, second break of structure that gave us this structural liquidity, and this was it. Now, what did I see here? This was the trade. This was the trade, right? Now I saw that, okay, this was our sweep of the low. This was our break of structure. This was our second break of structure that gave us this structural liquidity. So price already took out that structural liquidity, broke, giving us another this as our strong low. Price gave us that as our strong low, and this as our structural liquidity again. So when price came there, although this is the overall, this is the deep zone that price later used for the buy to continue. But this was where I took my buys from, because one of the things I saw was an indecision candle that was here. So immediately price came into that level, I stacked my trade, and that was the sniper entry that you guys saw there. And when price got to this level, I closed my trade. Now, I can't really remember, but I knew that I even took more buys again when price came deep into. So if you look, still the same pattern that we trade, but you must understand that it's basically just same thing. If you look, price still printed that same pattern all throughout here. Price still printed that same pattern. Do you understand? So price printed until it gets to that up that I want to sell from. And even in this sell from, that is the same pattern. I showed you before. This is type 2. Price will take it out. That was what price did. And this is where we are targeting, and price is almost there. So guys, if you want to learn how to do this, you want to understand, how I trade this concept, how I do this crazy flips, DM me to join my mentorship. And that will be all. God bless you. Thank you for joining.